Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is a beer from Berkshire Brewing Company out of South Deerfield, Massachusetts. This is the Tiger Lily. It's a double IPA, clocking in at 8% alcohol by volume. I don't really know much else about this beer. It doesn't specify on the label what types of hops or malts or anything like that they use in the beer. It does say this product is unfiltered and unpasteurized, best kept cool. This beer was packaged just under 2 months ago, so relatively fresh. I've had a lot of beers from Berkshire Brewing Company, and I've enjoyed them for the most part, so looking forward to trying this double IPA. The Jalapeno IPA from them is my favorite that I've had. I've had a couple other beers from them, some stouts and sours. They've all been pretty good. This brewery was established back in 1994, so they've been around for a while too. So let's go ahead and pour this thing up and see what we're working with. All right, pretty good looking beer there. In the glass, it doesn't look like a full-on hazy, but it's getting there. It is pretty opaque, actually. Maybe I spoke too soon. When you look at it pouring out in the glass, you can see through it a little bit more. After pouring it, however, you can see that it is quite hazy and juicy looking, about a 2 fingers worth of head. Nice white, kind of a cross between a creamy and a frothy head. Yeah, it smells really nice, actually. Nice and juicy, getting some tangerine citrus notes. A little pineapple. A little bit of pink guava in there. So pineapple, mango, and guava. Not getting any passion fruit or other tropical fruit notes, but very juicy up front on the nose. Once you get past that, a little bit of the malt character comes through, kind of like a wheat bread malt aroma. That's pretty much it. None of the 8% alcohol is coming through. It doesn't smell boozy in the slightest. It smells like a wonderful, juicy IPA, and I am salivating. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. That is really good. So the tropical fruit notes come through initially. Mango, pineapple, a little bit of that guava. It's very malty, very bready though in the middle of the sip. It's almost got like a sweetbread type thing in there. Very interesting. Yeah, the bready notes are interesting, and the bitterness on the back end after you swallow it down is actually quite moderate. So you get the nice juicy hop profile and the New England juice bomb, so to speak, effect with this beer. However, when you swallow it down, that bitterness really kicks into high gear. And I would say, I don't know, if I had to guess, I would say the IBU count is between 40 and 50, which is not necessarily common for this particular style of IPA, but it's got a good kick to it on the finish. Really enjoyable. As you can see, it's got some nice head retention, some nice glass lacing there. Really looking beer in the glass. The flavors are on point with this. Really digging this. This is a wonderful, juicy type IPA. that has a nice balance between the initial hop profile with the fruity, tropical fruit hop notes. Then you get a significant malt backbone in the middle of the sip with some kind of a, I mean, you get the wheat malt, but there's like a fruit bread type note in there as well. And then on the finish, as you swallow it down, you get a moderate bitterness, which is not necessarily common with this particular style of IPA, as I already mentioned. So really nicely balanced all the way through. Of course, the alcohol at 8% is non-existent, not picking up on any boozy notes with this beer whatsoever. The body is medium. It's almost got a creamy mouthfeel. It's just so silky smooth all the way through. Carbonation is getting towards medium, but it's relative. I would say high light. Almost medium, but not quite there with the carbonation. It's definitely not flat, though. Just delightful. Absolutely delightful. I was expecting it to be a good beer because I've never had a bad beer from Berkshire, but I've heard that their IPAs are hit or miss. This is a home run. I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100. This is a solid A, getting up there for the style. One of the better, more surprising, hazy, juicy IPAs that I've had recently that I wasn't necessarily expecting to be as good as it is. So yeah, 96 out of 100 for the the Tiger Lily Double IPA from Berkshire Brewing Company out of South Deerfield, Massachusetts. If you can get it in your area, it's definitely worth a try. So buy it, try it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. 96 out of 100 for the Tiger Lily. We'll see you right here on the next one. Until then, everybody, cheers.